Good morning and welcome back. If you didn't know it already, we won the Rose Bowl. Students are headed back to school. We are live at the duck store where I'm sure a large line is going to form today. All dressed up in my duck gear, even some cool shoes this morning, kind of channeling a whole lot of different personalities from the newsroom this morning. So again, students returning this morning. It's kind of the calm before the storm outside. It's eerily quiet. We are talking to one of the managers this morning. As you'll see as we walk through the duck store here, a lot on sale. And you should see the racks back here. I mean, we have old gear, we have new gear, we have colors. I mean, it is crazy here how much they actually have. And of course, the students coming back to school probably going to snatch it up. So you're going to want to get here pretty early to do that yourself. And we are here again with one of the managers, one of the ones who knows most about this store. When I walked in this morning, I think you saw my face and I was just like, oh my gosh, best morning ever. Talk a little about some of the morale that we're going to see today, because of course the spirits are up again, new year.
Yeah, we're so excited to see the students coming back to class today. There should be a lot of enthusiasm with the big Rose Bowl win. They'll be, of course, lining up upstairs to get all their course materials, where we offer every day a discount of 10% of all of our new items up there. We also have all the school supplies they need at some sale discounts also. And then, of course, all of our new Rose Bowl merchandise. I hope they'll be lining up to get some of these new items. And we have some championship gear here. This features the Rose Bowl Champions logo. These are embroidered locally by Mackenzie Sew-On out in Springfield, so really great to be able to offer those to our students and faculty and staff and fans. Come on down and get your gear.
Very cool. And I told you this morning, I am so glad that I am not one of the ones having to stand in line for books this morning. So I guess what are you expecting as far as numbers? Do you know, can you expect?
We have today's one of our biggest rush days, and we try to move them through as quickly as possible. We've got a lot of folks upstairs to help guide everyone in the right direction, and hopefully the students will be here to get all of their needs for the term.
What do you suggest, I guess, for the non-students that might want to get this gear? Do you expect to have some surplus after they get here today?
Yeah, we'll keep moving the merchandise through as much as we can. We also have our locations at Valley River Center and over at Autzen Stadium with all of the same merchandise.
Very cool. And going through the racks, I mentioned to Katie, again, local is big, and you mentioned that you wanted to touch on that a little bit. Again, my shoes were made by a student. That's so
yeah,
crazy.
A student here at the University of Oregon designed those shoes, so we feature those here.
Yeah, and of course, next day stuff came in from some of the local stores here, the local suppliers.
Right, yeah, all of the Nike Rose Bowl merchandise was printed up in Portland and trucked to all of our stores, and then all of this, like I said before, the embroidered materials were printed over in Springfield at Mackenzie Sew-On.
Very cool. Well, thank you. We'll be back with Katie here in a little bit, but I do want to mention, obviously, when we started out the show, I was in bright colors, kind of crazy, but they do have really cool stuff like golf polos and different kinds of jackets. So the adults that don't want to be very flashy like I typically am, you can come in, and there are very classy things to wear here. Let's get to your weather graphics, though, again, so you know whether you want long sleeve, short sleeve. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. If you are headed back out the door, you are ready to tackle another Monday. It is still relatively chilly out there. I was out there this morning, and definitely pretty cold out there. Definitely going to have some rain this afternoon, which is not going to help things, but we're going to see that into the evening, and again tomorrow. After that point, we'll start to dry out a little bit as high pressure starts to settle in again. Over the weekend, a bit of high pressure did keep us high and dry. That has since moved out and onward. Cold front there pushing inland, expected to bring us some brief showers again today, tonight, tomorrow morning. With this, the snow levels are expected to drop into the passes, so probably about 1 to 3 inches possible tonight. After tomorrow morning, again by tomorrow afternoon, I think we'll start to see a little bit more sunshine in there. Some of us could see a cloudless sky, believe it or not, later tomorrow. The remainder of the week dry and mild due to another high pressure system. Also a lot of fog to come. Now, if you again are waking up this morning relatively cold out there along the coast, you might already hear some of those increasing winds. Otherwise, warming up fairly quickly today into the 50s. If we switch over to the next graphic there, you will see that the showers coming in around lunchtime and into the afternoon. Mark, you want to switch over to the next graphic there, bud? Into the next week. We'll fast forward. This is taking a little while. Sorry about that. There you go. Showers coming in around lunchtime into the overnight there, and they'll probably trail into tomorrow morning. 7-day forecast, not looking too bad, though. For the next couple of days, we have plenty of sunshine in the forecast, becoming cloudier into the weekend. Temps staying near that 50-degree mark, but cold overnight, so stay tuned for some of those warming centers opening up this week over in those areas. Roseburg also wet today, starting off some clouds with showers moving in around or just around dinner time. I would still pack an umbrella for the kids as they return to school. 49 today, wet overnight. Now those showers will likely trail into Tuesday morning in Roseburg as well, but after that a quiet week, sunny day on Thursday, temperatures in the mid to high 40s. Nice on through the weekend. In the valley, Eugene area wet as of the afternoon, cloudy until that point. Out on the roads, fog really not too bad this morning, especially compared to last night, but that's definitely going to change in the next couple of days here. And for the 7-day forecast here in Eugene, again, a pretty mild week ahead. Temperatures are in the mid to upper 40s. Now, Kelly and Mark, I don't know about you, but I am so overwhelmed. Did you see that hat I was wearing at the beginning of the show? Let me grab it for you. I'm going to bring this back, and I'm going to see who wants to wear this first.
I like that.
You'll have them lining up, I'm sure.
I also like how you pointed out that you love to be a little bit flashy, right?
Just a little bit. I'm not from Jersey, but I call myself a Jersey girl, you know.
But I like how you also sought out all the stuff that's a little less flashy, right?
I'm still digging on the earrings.
Yeah, no, those are great.
I know, crazy, right? Like I said, I'm thinking of different people in the newsroom that I can bring stuff to. So I'm like, yeah, people in sales, and I've seen like the fro ones, but I haven't seen one with a visor. So obviously with Chip Kelly visor,
right? That's
a
his
big
thing.
deal
Yeah.
here.
All right,
lots
looking good.
Lots to choose from, that's for sure. Thanks, Angela.
Thanks, Angela. See you in just a little bit.